48 wins, 42 knockouts, a record written in his opponent's blood that made even Iron Mike Tyson think twice about stepping into the ring with this backwoods destroyer. Tommy Morrison had climbed from obscurity to the heavyweight throne, leaving a trail of unconscious bodies and shattered dreams that proved some legends are built on pure violence. Which Tommy Morrison knockout is your favorite? Let us know in the comments and leave a like if you enjoyed the video.
Patriotic approach as usual by Tommy Morrison. If nothing else, wins a few fans. Foreman made a mistake, lunged in, didn't throw a punch, and Morrison makes him pay for it. Morrison wins the first. He pretty much knows every trick in the bag. So here we go, round two. Foreman, white trunks, takes a big left. Morrison saying midweek, hey, I'm a different fighter. I'm not a one-dimensional slugger. He comes out of the clinch with a left that partially lands. And you could see Morrison breathing heavily. Under a minute in the second. And Morrison comes back, pushes George off with a left, and a right, then another left. Keep George off of you. And a fake with a left by Morrison, almost to the ear of Foreman. Morrison leaned in with a right hand. Foreman a little puffiness over his right eye. Oh, big right by George, and Morrison comes out swinging. George went low, and Morrison clobbered him with the left. George came back to the right. The round's over. In the last couple of rounds, they're leaning toward the end of it. The minute mark to go. Nice left by Morrison. Lands cleanly, sprays sweat everywhere. We'll probably get a look at that low blow again. Illustration of the power he's trying to get, bringing everything he has. Triples up on the left. Morrison with a slow right and almost got 10 with a left. He's faking and flinching better than before. Uppercut. Foreman just not throwing that many punches, really. Doing more leaning than punches. Evenly split. Strong convictions on both sides. Many loving the youth of Morrison, especially in these later rounds. He just never threw it. He hasn't thrown it much tonight.
Early poolside notice, lounging by the water that very morning before agreeing to step into the ring.
Took this fight on ridiculously short notice.
From the opening bell, Morrison moved with the casual confidence of a man who knew violence was his native language. What happened next defied the laws of physics and human endurance.
I have to face a right-hander.
There's a left hand. Jake goes down and probably out. What a huge shot.
The impact was so brutal that Jacko was unconscious before he hit the canvas. 37 seconds of pure destruction that left the boxing world as Jesse Shelby. Shelby had caused upsets throughout his career and thought he could outbox and outmaneuver the rising star.
And a dangerous situation to be in self-managed bouts.
Beginning at the age of 13, but he conned his way into a fight with his trained manager, and Morrison working over his man on the ropes here, getting the best of it.
From the opening bell, Morrison came forward like a freight train with bad intentions.
Shelby not throwing much here. Morrison working to the body, then trying to go upstairs as he does here. His last outing, he worked effectively to the body.
Shelby tried to box and move, but you can't outrun a hurricane when it's hunting you down.
Fought a southpaw as a professional. He did as an amateur. Incidentally, as an amateur, he lost in the Olympic trials. A big right hand followed up on the left by Morrison, and Shelby is in a seated position and may not make it up.
The boxing world had just witnessed the birth of Morrison's signature weapon, that devastating left hook that would become his calling card of destruction at contenders worldwide. He was the first and only man to go the full distance with Iron Mike Tyson in his prime.
And we are set to go. And I think Tommy
You have not seen Tommy Morrison.
If anyone could expose Morrison's weaknesses, it was this battle-tested veteran.
still trying to get himself back. And good left hand, down goes Tillis.
I guess he does have a good left hook.
But Morrison didn't care about reputations, only body counts.
And this is a very small ring. There is nowhere for Tillis to go. It's about an 18.
And a good combination again by Morrison. A left and a right behind it. An uppercut, and down goes Tillis. Very impressive. 3, 4.
Tillis tried to use his veteran savvy, but experience means nothing against raw thunder.
I'll tell you what I like about Morrison here tonight is that he's been very patient.
Good effort by Morrison, even if we're wondering if Tillis is... Well, there it is.
That's it.
A perfect left hook sent Tillis into the shadow realm, and Morrison followed up with a barrage that left the veteran's consciousness, committed the ultimate sin against the Morrison clan, and Tommy was about to deliver hillbilly justice that would echo through boxing history.
If you will, with the Denver Broncos, the National Football League. Now a fighter.
From the opening bell, Morrison entered the ring with murder in his eyes.
Right hand, which I think would be a... Oh, he's hurt already by the hook.
Left hook. Down goes Ennis.
The Duke was sending a message to anyone who dared disrespect his bloodline.
Well, I didn't even have a chance to say it when we spoke with Rick Ennis this morning. He said, I got to stay away from that left hook.
And he immediately got...
Morrison turned Ennis's mouth into a crime scene, leaving his opponent needing a dentist more than a doctor.
Legs back under it now, but he was really rocked with the left hook. There's an uppercut, and that's probably going to be it. 5, 6. And Mills Lane will let it go.
One more knockout and it's over. That's it.
Justice had been served. Nobody puts hands on a Morrison without Pearson and a shot at heavyweight gold. The former world title challenger carried enough power to end any man's night and wasn't about to let some redneck kid steal his thunder on HBO's biggest stage.
If I was in Morrison's corner, they'd be down by his navel where they belong.
And Mills Lane says, don't do that again. And there's the left hook, and down goes Carl Williams.
Morrison wasted no time sending a message. A signature left hook dropped Williams in just 30 seconds.
He came over the top with it, and that wasn't even before he throws it. Morrison trying to split. There's another left hook.
But Williams didn't become the truth by staying down.
Morrison trying to finish with the uppercut, comes back with the left hook. Now Williams,
The best Williams probably in the last 2 years.
great right hand by Williams coming back with right hand.
Still plenty of time and around. And there's that left hook and right.
A shot against Lennox Lewis that turned into disaster for him. Kind of a major fight several years ago was against Lennox Lewis.
Opening bell, both men knew one clean shot could end everything. Then Ruddock landed with his legendary smash, sending our gladiator to the canvas.
I was going to remind people of the nice uppercut by Ruddock. Oh, there goes Morrison!
What followed was pure heavyweight violence at its finest. Both warriors trading bombs like artillery units in a war zone.
And it wasn't in a situation that Morrison left himself in.
The hook blocked by Morrison. Ruddock has done a nice defensive job. Good combination.
But he still paid for it.
Oh, he hurt Ruddock with a right uppercut. Razor Ruddock got rocked by the same punch that knocked Morrison, knocking him out. The only reason why I was critical. So in round 2, it's Morrison's turn to hurt Ruddock. And the hand speed. Oh, big hook by Ruddock. And he lands an uppercut. He's hurt early and put out, and Morrison has been around. I now say, folks, who's going to get tired? Because both men are showing some signs of it.
And they also said establish yourself down low with Razor Ruddock and then go to the body as he does there. Now, a moment ago, Ruddock had Tommy Morrison right in front of him and did not fire the uppercut at Razor Ruddock and then go to the body as he does there.
Morrison's face was a crimson mask, but his heart burned brighter than his wounds.
The left hook. Razor Ruddock is hurt now. Good body combinations by Morrison. But Ruddock is talking to him. He did against George Foreman. But oh my, took a big left hook on the last round or two. Now he is forcing Morrison back. That uppercut may have stunned Morrison.
Tommy Morrison got hurt by...
It ain't over yet. Morrison is not there as it was earlier.
Ruddock really taking advantage of
The left eye, it doesn't look like it. There's the Morrison, the
confident that they would get the decision or that the fight will go all the way.
But Ruddock landing some big shots here in this round.
Justice with the...
Then, Morrison unleashed the left hook that would define his legacy.
10 more seconds, and it's a long one. He will not do it. Oh my, it's over.
The signature weapon that made Morrison famous had delivered one last masterpiece, the Redneck Monster's final roar.
But now, Jim, and it's early in the fight. There's that to him now. That's really a sign of confidence.
A look at George, warming and
Williams answered with a bomb of his own, proving that even monsters can bleed.
He has an inspiration he never had before.
And John Davenport has done some job with Bob. Punched himself out a little bit, Joe. Yes, again, this fight could go up and down, up and down. And it was a rocky fifth very much.
Left hook in the heavyweight division.
Well, as they used to say a long time ago, he's a one-note fighter, but
Our Redneck Monster had shown the world he was ready to challenge the best, but the ultimate collision wasn't
Run and give him trouble like that. It's in the movie star just within the last couple of weeks.
However, from the first bell, Morrison turned Terrell into a human punching bag.
Protecting himself or trying to against the ropes.
And this is where Harry Terrell does not want to be.
Each punch landed with the precision of a surgeon and the power of a sledgehammer.
There's the left hook. And down goes Terrell.
A clubbing left hook sent Terrell crashing to the canvas, but Morrison wasn't finished with his masterpiece.
This first round, he's got 43 seconds to do it.
Again, Morrison looking for the uppercut. He used it effectively. He's also getting blocked by that Morrison left hand. But you know what? Harry Terrell has red in the nose of Morrison. He's landing some punches.
The final combination